from San Francisco, California. This is the Rock and Roll Geek Show. This is the story of my rock and roll butler.
Welcome to the Rock and Roll Geek Show. My name's Michael Butler. Thanks a lot for joining me. I really appreciate it. I'm in the kitchen here, so let me give Lafitte, my dog, one of these chicken feet. Today is Tuesday, August 24th, 2016, when I'm recording this show. It's 4:44 p.m. I'm up in the kitchen. You heard me just now cutting the toenails off of the chicken feet for the dogs. I'm up here cooking. So that's where I'm going to be recording this episode today. This is day 21 of the Dog Days of Podcasting. And I got my fish CSA thing today. Every Wednesday, the Sea Forager CSA comes. I have to go down the street about a mile from here and pick it up. It's on somebody's front porch. And I'm opening it up here. I believe it's salmon again. This is the first time it's ever been two weeks in a row of the same thing, but last week the salmon was absolutely gorgeous, and this week is no different. It is a big, huge hunk of salmon that I'm going to be able to get 3 big pieces of meat off of. I'm going to make, what I'm doing now is I'm going to salt it, and then when I get out of the shower, because I just got home from work, I'm going to make a miso glaze for it. I just got my oven fixed. Finally, I got this oven fixed. I have a Viking oven, which I absolutely love. Well, hold on, let me take a sip of this fine. I got a new beer I'm drinking today, courtesy of Chris Hatchell, the guy who sent me the money and the Joan Jett book and the Pope bottle opener and the Rose Tattoo a DVD. This is an Almanac Beer Company Craft Pilsner. The company is Almanac. Brewed, I think it is brewed in San Francisco. It's brewed in San Francisco. 4.8% alcohol by volume. This box contains 6 12-ounce cans of authentic lager. It wasn't cheap. It was like $15. Dry hopped craft lager, and it says crisp, hoppy, and crushable. It's in the can, and I have the can in the Yeti knockoff koozie. Let me open it up here. I've never had this beer before, but thank you, Chris Hatchell. I'm trying a new beer here. First one of the day, always the best. That's what they say. Oh, that's pretty good. It's a Pilsner, so it's a little heavier than a lager. Oh, it's got a delicious taste. That's what real beer tastes like. Tecate, I love Tecate, but it's like beer flavored water. This is real beer, man. So I like this. This is the kind of beer you just drink by itself. Well, it probably goes good with food too. Yeah, this is good, man. I might have a new favorite beer. Thank you, Chris Hatchell, for this Almanac Craft Pilsner. Let me take another sip of this fine, dry hopped craft lager. So I'm going to make, with the salmon that came from the Sea Forager CSA, he's got a book, by the way, Kirk Lombard, and he's doing a book release tomorrow, a book release party tomorrow. And the thing's sold out. I can't even go. I wanted to go. Instead, tomorrow I'm going to go see The Living End, who is one of my, they're not one of my favorite bands, but I really like them a lot. Chris Chaney, they're from Australia. Chris Chaney is one of the best living guitar players. That guy is a disciple of Brian Setzer, and the guy is a shredder. So I'm planning on going to see that tomorrow. But what I'm making tonight is I'm gonna make a miso glaze for this salmon. Just got my Viking oven fixed. The thermostat was broken, and it finally came. It cost me $330 for this thermostat. I looked everywhere. There was a back order for months for this. This thing has been broken since 4th of July weekend, when I had a fire in my oven and it burnt the thermostat out. So I had a back order. The repairman had an order in from the Viking company. They were back ordered till October. I found a place, Sears Parts Direct, said they had it. Then it got back ordered to the middle of September. I found another company who said they had 2 in stock, and I called them up and they had 2 and just arrived today, and the oven repairman came today and fixed my oven. So I get to use my oven to make some fish. You do not know how much you miss your oven until you don't have an oven, especially when you got a nice oven like this Viking. So what I'm going to make in this great Viking oven that is newly repaired, I'm going to make a miso glaze for this salmon. What I'm going to use, I'm going to take some white miso paste. I'm going to mix it with probably some white vinegar. Yeah, I'm going to take 1 tablespoon of this miso paste, 2 tablespoons of white vinegar, a tablespoon of soy sauce. I'm going to grate some ginger. I'm going to toast some sesame seeds. I may toast the sesame seeds. I'm not the hugest fan of sesame seeds. I might leave that out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix the miso paste with the vinegar and the soy sauce and the ginger, and I'm gonna make a glaze with that, and I'm gonna smear that on the fish, and I'm gonna brush it with it. Then I'm gonna put it under the broiler for about, well, the recipe here calls for 8 minutes. So I'm gonna probably do it a little bit. I'm gonna probably do it for like 7 minutes until it's just, I like the salmon. This salmon is so beautiful, like you can eat it raw, but my stomach is not, I'm afraid, I'm kind of afraid to eat raw fish until I get this stomach thing over. No, I'm not afraid to eat raw fish, but you're supposed to freeze the salmon before you eat it raw, and I think I'd just rather have it in the oven tonight. I'm feeling some bones in this, so I'm going to need to get my fish tweezers and pull these bones out. Speaking of my stomach, I was at the Featherwitch practice last night, and the girls in Featherwitch, and I'm licking this my fingers after I just touched the salmon, and it even tastes good. The girls in Featherwitch told me that I need to do a parasite cleanse. So I'm going to do that. She told me I need to get wormwood, black walnut husks, and cloves, and take those, and supposedly that will rid your entire body of all parasites. So we'll see what happens. I ordered that on Amazon. That's coming tomorrow. I've been doing probiotic pills, and she said don't waste your time. It's a scam. So I'm going to try what Erica from Featherwitch said, the parasite cleanse. They're into hippie stuff and witchcraft and all that. So I'm going to take their word for it. I'll try anything at this point. I'll go to a witch doctor and have a spell put on me at this point. I'm tired of having this bug inside of me. I'm going to take another sip of this fine Almanac Craft Pilsner. I'm also going to make some kimchi tonight. I got some Napa cabbage, a Japanese radish, and I have a good recipe for the kimchi. So I'm gonna make that. I hope I have enough of these Korean red pepper flakes. It's gonna be cutting it close. I'm gonna make that. That's supposedly really good for parasites too. It's a probiotic. So I'm gonna make that. Have those in a couple of days. All right. Well, also I went to the Chinese grocery store when I was getting chicken feet for the dogs, and I got some live mussels. So I'm gonna steam up some live mussels to go with this salmon too, and also some baby bok choy with some hoisin sauce. That's gonna be my dinner, folks. I was going to go to see Hart, Joan Jett, and Cheap Trick. They're playing in San Jose tonight, or in Mountain View. Tickets for decent tickets are like $150 for like really good seats. I can't go to an outdoor. It's one of those shed shows. I can't sit on the lawn. You might as well watch it on the video screen. So I'm not going to go because I can't afford it. Because tomorrow I'm planning on going to see The Living End, and then Sunday, or Featherwitch has a show on Saturday, the same day as that I'm cooking for the crawfish boil, which I'll talk about probably tomorrow or Friday. Because I need to know how to cook crawfish. If anybody knows how to do a crawfish boil for 75 people. I'll ask you, please send that to me, rockandrollgeek@gmail.com. So I'm not going to go to the Joan Jett show tonight, or Joan Jett, Cheap Trick, and Heart, but I'm going to play a Joan Jett song for you tonight. I'm going to close out with my favorite Joan Jett song. This song is off of Bad Reputation. I don't think she may have played this song back in the early 80s, maybe in 1979 or 80, but she will not be playing it tonight. It's my favorite Joan Jett song off the first Joan Jett solo album called Bad Reputation. Thanks for listening to me ramble on about fish and everything else. I will talk to you tomorrow, friends. Thank you for joining me. Have a great night.
It's a rock and roll geek train wreck.